Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Genuinely playing with Adonis Filer.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Yes! Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi.
APR basketball versus the RSSB Tigers basketball. Now it's time to meet the team, starting with RSSB Tigers basketball. Number 0, Primo Yamasa. Number 1, Big Tiger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, and welcome once again to Okapi Sport Network, the home of 2026 round of Basketball League playoffs. The opening chapter of the semi-finals has already started, and now it's time for another blockbuster showdown. The defending champions APR Basketball Club begin with their quest for another trip to the round of Basketball League finals as they take on an ambitious RSSB Tigers side determined to announce itself among the league's elite after being the BAL 2026 champions. This promises to be one of the most competitive matchups of the post-season. These two teams split their regular season meetings one-on-one. The Tigers struck first with an impressive 89-80 victory. APR answered in the second meeting, escaping with the dramatic 84-82 win. Nothing separated these teams during the regular season. Now they will meet with everything on the line. APR receives a massive boost with the return of Craig Brando too, one of the Africa's premier basketball stars. After missing both regular season games against the Tigers, the explosive guard returns to the lineup, bringing 19.4 points per game and another elite scoring option for the defending champions. But the Tigers have evolved since these two teams met. Atino Jackson has been the engine of their offense, averaging 16 points per game, 9.5 assists and 6 rebounds, controlling the tempo and creating opportunities for everyone around him. And the Tigers have also added new dimensions to their attack. And now let's take a look at APR's roster tonight. And number 6 is William Robbins, number 7 Adonis Filer, number 8 is Mokama Jean Victor, and ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the Tigers that has also added the new dimensions to their attack. And there is also Mr. Suzuamimi who announced his arrival with a spectacular 29 points performance in the second meeting, knocking down 63 pointers, while Nate Borbas dominated the paint with 17 rebounds, 8 offensive boards, and on a defensive performance that changed the game. APR will encounter with more than just star power, but also Tiafali Leonard Jr. has also joined the team back again, and he is the roster for RSSB Tigers basketball. There is number 2 Ishimge Lars Nika Ishimge, there is Bisman for number 6, number 7 Ichishati Elve, there is number 12 Trey Trasinze, there is number 23 Hagumimwari Steven, there is number 24 Robas Nathaniel, there is number 28 Zuzuanis Ramimi, there is number 45 Antino Alvarez Jackson Jr., there is number 55 Bruno, there is number 0 Bray Tyler, and there is number 30 Mutabazi David. Brett Tyler and Mutabazi David are 2 new signings for the RSSB Tigers. As I was mentioning, the RSSB Tigers rundown forward Shaka Olivier remains a player to watch after producing 18 points and 8 rebounds in their victory over APR earlier in the season. This series is perfectly balanced, 1 win each. The 2 talented rosters, 1 place in round of Basketball League finals at stake. Every defensive can stop the change momentum of the series. And the stage is set is a game 2 of the 2026 round of basketball playoffs, semi-finals, APR versus RSSB Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the game together here at Okapi Sport Network. Are you guys ready to watch an exciting matchup here? RSSB Tigers taking on APR, the 2025 defending champion. I can see that the players are ready, and even every person here at the stadium is ready. The big arena is fully packed. Everyone is actually waiting to watch the second game of the day, RSSB Tigers versus APR. And ladies and gentlemen, in the regular season series, it was a one-on-one game because RSSB Tigers get to secure the first win with 89 to 80 points for APR, and the second game was only 2-point game. APR won with 84 to 82, and the average score was 80.5 to 82, and the average margin was 5.5 points. And APR will comes back the reigning BAL MVP Craig Randall too for the playoffs after he missed both regular season meetings against RSSB Tigers. And 2026 round of basketball league regular season stats for Craig Randall are 19.4 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, and 2.6 assists per game, and 33% of 3 points and 88% of his free throws. One of Africa's biggest basketball stars joins the series for the first time. His inclusion changed the dynamic of the matchup. And Jackson has been also the greatest player for the Tigers, primary creator in both meetings, consistently impacting scoring and playmaking as well. And he is also Tiafale Leonard Jr., who is averaging a double-double against the RSSB Tigers with 14 points per game and 10.5 rebounds per game. The only player averaging a double-double across the two regular meetings. And there is also the local impact of Axel Poyo and Nore Habimana, who has tried to average 7.9 points per game and 1.1 assists per game. And there is also 4.9 for Poyo Axel, and also 7.3 points per game for Nore Habimana, as well as for 42% of his field goals. Poyo pronounced 12 points on perfect 4 over 4 field goals and 4 over 4 3-point shooting in APR's 84 to 82 wins. And ladies and gentlemen, the game is about to start, and here are the starting five for both teams. For APR, we have Nore Habimana, we have Leonard Tiafale, number 24, we also have Muhammadun Dia, we also have Poyo Axel, as well as your favorite MVP of the BAL Season 6, Craig Randall. And for RSSB Tigers, we have Hagumin Mari Steven, and we also have Zuzua Nisra Mimi, we have Tyler, we also have Nathaniel, we also have Antino Jackson Jr., the team captain, your favorite point guard. And ladies and gentlemen, it is about to tip off. Stay tuned here at Okapi Sport Network and tune in as we are about to start our second game of the day. And this is the very first day of the RBL playoffs season 2026. We need to know your predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Is it the RSSB Tigers or the APR? You're going to tell us in the comment section. And after, you're going to tell us your favorite player in both teams. And it is about to tip off. Just like that, the RSSB Tigers starts with the ball, and that's Antino Alvarez Jackson Jr. at the top of the key. Passes the ball to Nathaniel. Nathaniel passes the ball back to Antino. Antino with a hard drive. Stops on the point, 3-point line. Drives, kicks the ball to Zuzua. Zuzua with a jab, attempting a 3, and he gets it! What a play by Zuzua Nisramimi. He starts up opening the court with 3-point shot. And that's Nore Habimana with the ball. Facing a tight defense by Antino Alvarez Jackson Jr. And he passes the ball to Craig Randall. Craig Randall with a drive and a floater. And he's off the mark. And the ball position is for RSSB Tigers. Antino Alvarez Jackson Jr. facing a tight defense by Nore Habimana. 2-point guards facing each other. And that's a very good bounce pass to Nathaniel, and he passes the ball back to Antino. Antino with a drive. He stops, he passes the ball to Tyler, and he gets it! That's 2 points for RSSB Tigers. 5 points. 2-0 for APR. Tight defense by Tyler there. A quick pass to Steve Haguminwari from Antino, and he gets it. Wow. And that's Craig Brendel with the ball. RSSB Tigers with a very good startup. That's Taylor. And he got fouled. 7 points for RSSB Tigers to 0 for APR. Tyler really showing up. A new signing for RSSB Tigers. A great player he is. And he's going on on the free throw line for 2. A very good game that we're gonna watch today. Just like that, he sinks the first. And he is the former NBA draft pick. Tyler Tariq Bay is also one of the RSSB Tigers players this 2026 playoffs. He's the American forward who was selected as the 36th pick of the NBA overall in 2020 by the Philadelphia before his rights were traded to the Dallas Mavericks. And it's gonna be RSSB Tigers ball possession. And we have Zuzua Nisra Mimi with the inbound ball. Tino Alvarez Jackson Jr. with a long pass to Tyler Bay, and he ducks it. Wow, what a performance by Tyler, and he's gonna be an N1. He stepped up with a nice land there, and he got fouled as well. A very good performance by Tyler. And just like that, RSSB Tigers already entered in a double digits with 10 points to 0 for APR. And that was a very much needed timeout for APR, as they have not yet scored since the very beginning of the game. And number 1, Tyler Bay with 5 personal points and 10. He's really showing us the experience from being drafted as an NBA player. Ladies and gentlemen, tell us in the comment section, who do you think is going to win today? Is it RSSB Tigers or APR? And tell us who is your favorite player. Is it Antino Jackson Jr.? Is it Craig Brendel, your favorite player, the sharpshooter? Or is Nore Habimana? You have a right to even wish your team to win. You can type www APR or www RSSB Tigers. It's got to depend on which team you're rooting for tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the timeout as the players are back here in the court. 10 points for RSSB Tigers to 0 for RSSB Tigers. And I can see that Tiafale Leonard Jr. also joined the starting 5, as well as Muhammad Jundi Yaye. And the ball position is going to be it's going to be 1 free throw for Tyler Bay after being fouled when he was stepping up for a slam. He dropped it, but then he got fouled as well. And he sinks it. That's 11 points and 6 personal points to Tyler Bay. That's a tight defense. A lockdown one to Nori Habimana. He passes the ball to Craig Brendel. Craig Brendel with a drive. He passes the ball to Tiafale and he slams the ball. A very good bounce pass by Leonard Craig Brendel. Tino attempting a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark. A good rebound to Tyler, and he passes it to Zuzua. Zuzua with a mid-range, and he sinks it! Oh my, what a performance by Zuzua. Craig Brendel attempting a 3-point shot, but he is off the mark. A very good save by Diaye. And the ball position is going to be for APR. And these 4 points for APR to 13 for RSSB Tigers. So that's just one is for Mimi. Looking for Nathaniel. And the ball position is for APR. Craig Randall with the ball facing a defense by Steve Haguminwari. Moving down with the ball, driving to the basket. But he lost it. And the ball position is for APR. A very good defense by Tyler and Nathaniel. Mori Habimana with a very good pass to Craig Randall, and he sinks it from the corner. This one is for Mimi. Between the legs, steps up for mid-range, but he's off the mark. That's Boy Axel with the rebound, passes it to Mori. Mori moving quickly with the ball. Facing a tight defense by Antino. That's a very good defense by RSSB Tigers. Zuwan is from Mimi with the ball. A very nice save by Net Robust. Tino Jackson Jr. passes it to Nathaniel. He steps up, but he's off the mark. A good rebound to Miyai. That was a wrong pass by Nori Habimana to Craig Randall. And it's gonna be APR's ball position. Nori Habimana with the ball. Coming on the lane. Passes it to Diaye. Diaye to Craig Randall. At some point to Muhammadu. Muhammadu back to Craig Randall. Attempting a three, and he sinks it! Craig Randall reminding everyone that he is the MVP of the BAL Season 6. And he's back here. You can see that the fans are very happy for him. That's Santino. That's the ball to Tyler. But he's off the mark. A very good putback by Nate Roberts. 15-10 is the score so far. 5 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Craig Randall with a lot of confidence here, shooting beyond the arc. Tino trying to create a play, passes the ball to Bay, and he's off the mark. And that's a block by Muhammadu. Muhammadu Ndiaye passes the ball to Tiafale, and he slams it! Wow! What a performance by Tiafale tonight, and this is the second slam for Tiafale. 12-15 is the score so far. 4 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Tino Alvarez looking for Tyler, and he gets it. A very good player. Nori Habimana with the ball. Looking for Muhammadu. Muhammadu to Poyo. Poyo with a bounce pass to Craig Randall. Craig Randall with a very good pass to Poyo, but he was, to Nori Habimana, but he wasn't able to finish it. Zuzuan is for Mimi with a tough decision, but he's off the mark. Chia Fale passes the ball to Craig Randall, but he's off the mark. Zuzuan is for Mimi, passes the ball to Taylor. Taylor passes the ball to Steve. Steve with a floater, but he's off the mark. And it's gonna be APR's ball position.
It's the Cheetah in green. Run the basketball lead. Players 2026.
Adonis Jobonfiler with the ball. Shema Osborne with the ball, passes it to Adonis Jobonfiler with a spin move, kicks the ball to Osborne, but Osborne is off the mark. A good rebound to Antino. Silva Guminwari, and he lays it. Another 2-point layup by Steve Haguminwari, and it's gonna be 19 points for RSSB Tigers to 12 for APR. Donis Jobonfiler with the ball, with a spin move, but he's off the mark. A good rebound to Shaka Olivier. Tino kicks the ball to David. David with a 2-point jumper, but he's off the mark. Craig Randall with the ball. Passes on the screen by Shema Osborne, and that's a net one bucket by your favorite Craig Randall. That's 14 points for APR with an additional free throw. And he's going on the free throw line for the charity shot. And he gets it as well. 15-19 is the score. 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock for this first quarter of the game. Zuan Islamimi with the ball. With a top drive, but he is off the mark. A good rebound, Timo Kama. He passes the ball to Adonis Jobonfiler with an in and out. Trying to create a play. A crossover. And he passes the ball to Osborne, and he converts. That's 17-19. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with 2 points. That's Antino Jackson Jr. And he got rejected by Shema Osborne. And that's David, who was trying to save the ball. And he wasn't able to keep it. Johnny's Jobonfiler with the ball. With an in and out. Passes the ball to Shema Osborne. Drives it. And he's off the mark. David with the ball, passes it to Shimel Lars Lincoln. Between the legs, crossover. Looking for Paul Beasy. Paul Beasy stepping up for a 2-point jumper, but he's off the mark. Johnny's Jobonfiler kicks the ball back to Shema Osborne, and he converts with a long shot. 20-19 is the score. APR taking the lead now with 1 point. That's a good rebound to Giedone. Pegrendo attempting a shot at the top of the key, but he's off the mark. And that's a deep ball by Shaka Olivier from the corner. Extending the lead to 2 points. 22-20 is the score. Only 30 seconds remaining on the clock for this first quarter of the game. That's Craig Randall with the ball. Facing the defense by David. David with a tight defense. But he touched the line. And it's going to be APR's ball position. 22-20 is the score. RSSB Tigers taking the lead now with 2 points. Giordano with the ball, passes it to Filer. Filer attempting a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark, and that's a very good putback by Giordano, who followed the game. And it's gonna be 22 points for APR to 20 for to 22 for RSSB Tigers. 22 up. Two seconds remaining on the clock. And that's Mukama Javik trying to attempt with a floater to see if he can be a buzzer beater, but he's off the mark, and it is 22 to 22. A very tight game in here. RSSB Tigers versus APR. RSSB Tigers, your 2026 BAL champions, facing your 2025 defending champions of the Roundup Basketball League, APR. A team with a big name as well as good players. And this is the end of the first quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers versus APR. Tell us in the comment section, who do you think is gonna win according to your predictions? You are free to tell us and where you're watching this from as well. Tell us. I am from the US. I'm watching Okapi Sport Network. I'm watching the game, and I'm a big fan of APR, or I'm a big fan of RSSB Tigers. We wanna see a hot conversation. And last time when two teams met, the paint has decided every meeting that because the winning team got 40 points in the paint, and both teams recently exactly 40 points in the paint in their respective victories. And today, that time, APR starters more than doubled their offensive production between meetings. With 55 points in game 2 and 27 in the first game. And the transition scoring was one of the Tigers' biggest advantage in their first victory, because APR reduced that production considerably in the rematch and won 84-82 in the second game. And neither team has needed to come from behind when winning. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second quarter of the game, RSSB Tigers versus APR.
A reminder, these games are live on our YouTube channel, Okapi Sports Network. Make sure to subscribe and follow the games on our YouTube channel, Okapi Sports Network. These are the Cheetah Green Roundup Basketball League players. Game 1 of the semifinals.
Tino Jackson Jr. with the ball. Looking for Paul Beasy, and the ball is back to Atino. Screen there by Shaka, a good roll. And that's the pass to David. And that's a travel by David. David, after doing a very good Euro step, and then he met Mukama there, protecting the rim. That was a travel for him. And the ball position is for APR. Kama passes the ball to William. William Robbins looking for Osborne Shema. Osborne Shema looking for Mukama. That's Paul Bizimana. Looking for Lars Likanashime. And that's gonna be a 3-point shot from the perimeter. And it is 25 points for RSSB Tigers to 22. Notice Java Fila between the legs. And that was an alley-oop to Shema Osborne, but he didn't step up. That's Latino Jackson Jr. He passes the ball to Lars Likanashime, attempting a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark.
Jackson Tino, plus foul, for the team. 24 Adonis, 5.
And that's a foul by Tino Jackson Jr. and it's gonna be shooting 2 for Adonis Jovanfiler.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with the commentary here at Chachaboke. It's going to be 8 minutes and 33 seconds in the second period of this game. Tigers already with the small lead of 3 points.
Last Likan Shimia with the ball. That's 2 points by Paul Bizimana. And that's 27 points for RSSB Tigers. Mukama with a great determination there. He got fouled and he's going on the free throw line for 2 charity shots. And he sinks the first, and that's 23 for APR to 27 for RSSB Tigers. And he sinks the second as well. 24 to 27 is the score. That's a substitution as Shema Osborne gets out and Craig Render 2 is back in the court. Only 8 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock for the second quarter of the game. And RSSB Tigers takes the lead with only 3 points. Tino passes the ball to Last Likan Ishime with a Euro step that is off the mark. Donis Jovanfiler with an easy layup. And that's 26 points for APR to 27 for RSSB Tigers. Only 1 point game here. Tino with a deep ball. And that's 3 points for RSSB Tigers. 30-26 is the score. RSSB Tigers extending the lead to 4 points. Kama passes the ball to William Robbins. William to Craig. Craig facing a tight defense by Steve Haguminwari. He kicks the ball to Adonis Jovanfiler, but he didn't convert. Tino trying to play with his teammates. Passes the ball to Lars. Paul busy stepping out for a layup, but he's off the mark. Craig Brendo attempting a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark. Tino passes the ball to Steve. Steve Haguminwara attempting a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark. That's a very good play between Steve and Shaka Olivier. And just like that, they got 2 easy points. 32-26 is the score. Only 6 points difference here. Mukama at the top of the key passes the ball to Tiafale. Tiafale forcing a fall, but wasn't called. Tino Jackson. That's an end-run bucket after a very beautiful reverse layup by Antino Alvarez Jackson Jr. And that's at 34 for RSSB Tigers to 26 for APR. And he's going on the free throw line for 1 more shot on the free throw line. And there is the timeout for the RSSB Tigers. RSSB Tigers taking the lead now with 34 points to 26. RSSB Tigers came in today playing a fearless play. Everyone is very confident. They are attacking the rim. They are also making some good shots after creating scoring opportunities between them. And APR today, their sharpshooters have not yet delivered the way they must do. That's Craig Rendell and DJ Daisaba Jedone. Even Shema Osborne today hasn't been shooting the way he does. And this is the second quarter of the game. Only 6 minutes and 3 seconds remaining on the clock for this second quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers taking the lead now with 34 points to 26. APR really needs to improve their scoring rate. Otherwise, RSSB Tigers is going to keep on taking the lead. They really need to find a way to stop Tino Jackson Jr. because even though he can score, he is actually there to create scoring opportunities for his teammates. And he is going on the free throw line for one more free throw. And he is off the mark. And that's a good rebound to Mukama. That was Tiafale trying to step up and make a bucket, but the ball was stolen. A tight defense there. You can see that the fans are not happy for the referees. They did call the double dribble that was made by Muhammad Jumdi. And it is APR's ball position. Only 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the clock in this second quarter of the game. That's Mori with the ball at the top of the key. And he kicks the ball to Mukama. Mukama with a step aside, and he sinks the three from the corner. That's 29 to 34 for RSSB Tigers. Nate Robots play with Tyler, and that's an easy two-point bucket by Tyler. 36 to 29 is the score so far. In and out by Craig Rendell. Euro tape, and that's a net one bucket by Craig Rendell. Craig Rendell with a lot of confidence. And reminding everyone that he was really the MVP. He deserved to be crowned the MVP of 2026 BAL. And he is going on the free throw line for one more free throw. After an end one bucket, 31 to 36 is the score. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with only 5 points. And he sinks it. That's 32 to 34 to 36. The lead getting back to 4 points. Suzua playing with Antino. Tino passes the ball to Tariq. Tyler between the legs. And he gets it! Wow, what a performance by Tariq Tyler. A very good player. He's 38 to 32 is the score. Craig Rendell, step back. But he is off the mark. Tariq Taylor with the ball, passes it to Antino. Antino with a quick play there. And that's Steve. Passes the ball to Tariq. Tariq attempting a 2-point jumper, but he's off the mark. And that's a foul by Steve Haguminwari. And he gets sacked. And Nyamngasa Bruno is stepping in as a sub to Steve Haguminwari. And that's Craig Brando getting served by Adonis Jovanfiler. And he sinks the first. 33-38 is the score. And he sinks the second as well. 34-38 is the score. Zuan Islamimi with the ball. Crossover. He passes it to Antino. Tino passes the ball to Tariq, attempting a two-point jumper, and that was an air ball. That was a baby shot. Donis Jovanfiler with a very nice layup in the middle, and that's 36-38. And he is bringing the game to 2-point lead only. Zuan Islamimi with the ball, attempting a two-point jumper, but he is off the mark. Poyaxel with the ball passes it to Donis Jovanfiler. But he was off the mark, and it's gonna be RSSB Tigers ball possession. Zuan Islamimi with the ball, number 45 for RSSB Tigers. Former Dar City's player. Looking for Antino. Antino at the top of the key with a bounce pass to Zuzua. But he's off the mark. Mori Habimana passes the ball to Donis Jovanfiler. Adonis was off the mark. And that's a timeout for RSSB Tigers. The lead coming back to 2 points. And today RSSB Tigers has been dominating since the very first minutes. And APR only took the lead with only 1 point with 20-19. But then RSSB Tigers came back, locked in, and they take the lead. Even currently, they are still leading the game with 2 points with the help of the new signing, Tyler Bay, as he got 12 personal points, and he is the best player so far. As Craig Brando also got 12 personal points in this game. They are both the best scorers of this game so far. And it is the second quarter of the game. Only 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock remaining for this second quarter. And we still have 2 more quarters to watch, and we get to know who's going to secure tonight's win, as they're going to play a best of 5 in the semifinals. And that's Craig Randall with the ball. Donis Jovanfiler picks it, and that's a crossover. And he's looking for Mukama. Mukama passes the ball to Nore. Nore with a crossover. And he steps up and he gets, and then one back at there. And that's going to be 38-38, and then additional free throw to Nore. A very good ball handler, and he's also very good when it comes to decision making in the court. Just like that, he sinks the additional free throw. And just like that, APR takes the lead with 1 point, 39 to 38. And that's a net one bucket by Tyler Bay. And that's going to be 40 points for RSSB Tigers with an additional free throw. RSSB Tigers really showing up in this game and taking the lead once again. Mukama Javik with the ball. Looking for Craig Randall. Craig Randall facing a tight defense by Bruno. And he kicks the ball to Poyo. But he didn't convert. That's a very good defense by RSSB Tigers. Bruno with the ball passes it to Zuzua. Zuzua to Nate Roberts. Net to back to Zuzua. Zuzua between the legs at the top of the key, trying to make a play. Looking for Yamasa, but he wasn't able to catch the ball. But he did a very nice cut, but he wasn't able to take that ball and attempt a reverse layup as Zuzua kept an eye on him. Donis Jovan-Filer playing with Nori to Mukama. Mukama to Mpoyo. And Mpoyo was off the mark after attempting a perimeter shot. Tino Jackson playing with Zuzua. Zuzua to Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts wasn't able to keep the ball. But still the ball position is going to be for RSSB Tigers. And Antino Jackson Jr. is there for the inbound. That's a charity shot by Tyler Bay. And he's off the mark on the second. Mukama JV trying to play with Brendo. Brendo facing a tight defense. And he got fouled. And he's going on the free throw line for two. A lot of fans here for Craig Randall. And he sinks the first. And the second one as well. That's 41-41. A tight game here. Tino Jackson Jr. looking for Zuzua. Zuzua back to Antino. Antino to Tark. And Tark got pushed. Tyler Bay giving a time to APR. A very great signing that RSSB Tigers made. And he sinks the first as well. 42 points to 41 is the score. And Tyler gets 16 personal points so far in this game. And he sinks the second as well. This is a very good introduction to Tyler Bay as one of the new signings that RSSB Tigers made. Donis Jovan-Filer with the ball. And gets it! That's going to be 43 for APR to 43 for RSSB Tigers. A tight game here. Tino Jackson Jr. was trying to create a play with Nick Roberts, but he's off the mark. Craig Rendo with a tough drive, and he gets a net one bucket. Craig Rendo reminding everyone that he deserves his flowers. That's going to be 45 for APR to 43. And he's going back on the free throw line for one more free throw. And everyone here at the stadium is singing MVP as our very own 2025 BAL MVP and best scorer. And he sinks the additional free throw as well. Everyone very happy for everyone is very, very happy for Craig Rendo's performance in this second quarter of the game, as he pushed his team to 46 as well as taking the lead since the very first minute of this game. And it's going to be 46 to 43. APR taking the lead with 3 points, and the RSSB Tigers got 43 points as well. And ladies and gentlemen, APR tried to come locked in this second quarter of the game, as RSSB Tigers been taking the lead with the presence of Tyler Bay, with the experience from the NBA. He has been really showing up in this second quarter as well as the first one. But APR really came in locked in with the help of Craig Rando, their weapon, and they really took the lead with 3 points. And ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break as we are coming back for the second half of the game. RSSB Tigers versus APR.
Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Genuinely playing with Adonis Jamal Adonis.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't. Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Okapi Sport Network, especially in this third quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers versus APR, and the game starts by APR's possession. That's Nore Habimana with the ball. Passes the ball to Osborne Shema. Quick pass to Poyo. He kicks the ball to Tiafale. Tiafale stepping up for two, and he gets it. That's a foul on Zuzua. Needs the Mimi, and he is going on the free throw line for two.
Second personal foul for Tiffany Lerner.
And he drains the first. And he splashes the second. And that's a 45 for RSSB Tigers to 48 for APR. Hori Habimana with the ball. Facing a locked up defense of Antino Jackson Jr. Hori Habimana at the top of the key looking for Poyo. Swings the ball to Osmo Shema. Shema attempting a 2-point jumper, but he's off the mark. And that's a good rebound to Tyler Bay. He steps up and he drains it. And that's 47 for RSSB Tigers to 48. The lead getting back to 1 point. APR taking the lead now. Craig Brendel got fouled. And he's going back on the free throw line. Craig Blender today been playing in the paint so very much. And he has got a lot of opportunities to go on the free throw line, and then he converted. He drains the first one. And that's going to be 49 for APR to 47 for RSSB Tigers. And the second one is off the target. Tino Jackson Jr. passes the ball to Zuzua. Zuzua is off the mark. That was a very good save by David. Ned Roberts kicked the ball to Tino Jackson Jr. with the downtown shot. That's going to be 50 to 49 points. David today been playing a very good defense, and he has been a savior. He is a savior for the RSSB Tigers. That's Tyler Bay with a Euro step, and he wasn't able to keep the ball. And the ball is back to Antino Jackson. Tino Jackson to Taylor Bay. Passes it to Nathaniel. Nathaniel is off the mark. And he goes up for the second chance points and he gets it. APR RSSB Tigers playing pressing full court. And that's a good rebound to David. Number 30 for RSSB Tigers and new signing as well. And he goes up, but he got rejected. And that's Craig Brendel with the ball, passes it to Tiafale. Tiafale kicks the ball to Tori, and Tori is off the mark. Tiafale picks the ball, steps up, and he got fouled, and he's going on the free throw line for 2 charity shots. And Tia Falalena Jr. catches the first. And the second one was too strong for Tia Fale. Tino Jackson Jr. with a lot of moves here. Passes the ball to Tyler. Tyler back to Antino. Antino to Tyler. Tyler steps up. That was a putback by Nick Roberts. But he won't go. Tiafale attempting a 3 from the corner, but he's off the mark. David with that turnover there. This one is Namimi to Tyler. Tyler got fouled and he's going back on the free throw line. A lot of things going on in the court here. Tia Fale, Leonard Jr., who is not in the game today, as the Tia Fale that we know, a double man for APR. Today he hasn't dominated yet, hasn't showed up. I mean, and that's Tyler Bay going back on the free throw line, and he's off the mark on the first one. And he clenched the second one as well. But the ball position is still for RSSB Tigers. He goes on a floater and he sinks it. That's gonna be 54 for RSSB Tigers to 50. Only 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock for this that quarter of the game. That's Tiafale. Takes the ball to Shema Osborne, goes out for a two, but he's off the mark. He picks back the ball, he kicks it to More with a tough drive. And that's a net one back in for Nore Habimanen. APR as well. 52 to 54 is the score. That was a tough drive by Nore Habimana. One of the fearless players that the APR got. And he drains it as well. That's gonna be 53 to 54. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with 1 point. Tino Jackson Jr. attempting a three, but he won't go. Hoyo Axel converts from downtown. And that's 56 to 54 for RSSB Tigers. APR back to taking the lead, and that's Suzuan Islamimi with an in and out and a quick drive and one arm layup and drains it as well. And he pushes his team to 56. Zuan Islamimi getting 9 personal points. David with a very tough defense here. Craig Rendo attempting a three from downtown. He drains it! And that's 59 for APR to 56 for RSSB Tigers. Zuan Islamimi with the ball. Going up. But he wasn't able to sink it. But Ed Roberts was there just for a putback. And then he converted. That's gonna be 58 to 59. Very good pass to Tiafale. Tiafale to Osborne on a floater, but he's off the mark. Mori Habimana kicks the ball to Shema Osborne, and he converted. He buries it, and that's a 62 to 58. The lead getting to 4 points. APR coming in very strong that before, and they get to 62 to 58. And that was a very much needed timeout for the RSSB Tigers, because it seems like their defense is no longer working. They really need to find a way to stop those plays from APR, because they're getting a lot of shots. Maybe they are not burying it the way they could, and that's why most of the times it is actually helping the RSSB Tigers, but their defense on the beyond the arc is actually very, very weak. They really need to work on it. And the RSSB Tigers have been taking the lead since the very first minute of the game. But then APR came in, locked in, and very strong. And they take the lead now with 4 points, 62 to 58 so far. And I can say that RSSB Tigers new signing David been playing a very, very good defense, has been saving a lot of balls. He has been also doing a lockdown defense on the point guard, on More, because he's the point guard for APR. He has been really giving him a hard time, even though it didn't stop him from scoring, but he really gave him a tough time. He wasn't scoring in an easiest way. And ladies and gentlemen, the players are back from the timeout. And that is the third quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers versus APR. 62 to 58 is the score. And only 4 minutes and 26 seconds are remaining for this third quarter of the game. And the ball position is for RSSB Tigers. And Robots. Very good play there by Tino Jackson and Nate Robots. A very good screen, but that was set by Nate Robots. Then it made gave Antino an opportunity to score in an easiest way. And that's Shema Osborne with a catch and shoot, but he's off the mark. And the ball is picked by Poyo. Attempting from downtown, but he's off the mark. A very good rebound there by David. David going up with 2 points. Very good signing that RSSB Tigers made. That's 62 to 62. The game getting tighter every single minute. And that is the substitution to Chiafale and Shema Osborne as Giadone and Mukama steps in. That's gonna be a jump ball there.
Yes.
And it's gonna be RSSB Tigers ball possession.
They push! Hey! You don't see the push! They push! Oh!
And it's gonna be APR's ball position. Donis Jovan Violet playing with Pergrendo. He swings the ball to Mukama. He got sent away. And that's a very good rebound to Bizimana Paul. Play with Tino. Tino passes the ball to Nate Robots. Then Robots swings the ball to Paul Beasy. Paul to David. David attempting a three, but he is off the target. Donis Javafaila with the ball, facing a top defense by David. David being a very great defender for the RSSB Tigers tonight. And it is the substitution to Nate Roberts as Tyler Bay come back in. And that was an easiest bucket to Mukama Jean-Victor with an end one, and he's going back on the free throw line for one more. That's 64 for APR to 62 for RSSB Tigers. And it is the substitution to the RSSB Tigers as Mugisha steps out and Mutabazi and Lars Alika Nishimi is back on the court. And that free throw can't connect. William Robbins passes the ball to Adonis Jovofiler. And that was a travel by Adonis Jovofiler. A lot of fans here for the RSSB Tigers, as well as APR. Now RSSB Tigers got a lot of fans after their outstanding performance and being crowned the BAL champions. A very good putback by Taylor Bay. A very good player, Taylor Bay. And he already got 23 personal points so far in this game, and he's the top scorer so far. And he is followed by Craig Randall with 21 personal points. That's Adonis Jabafila attempting a three from downtown, but he's off the mark. And the rebound is picked by Antino. Tino moving down with the ball. Looking for Zuzua. Zua swings the ball to Tyler. And that's a net run by Tyler. What a player. Oh my goodness. Tyler Bay being a good player tonight. Proving everyone that he deserves to get that cash. And he's showing up with that great level of experience after being drafted in the NBA. And that's 66 to 64. And it is the timeout for the APR. So you can see that Tyler Bay has been a strong weapon for RSSB Tigers, and he gave a tough time to APR. He came in strong today, and he had a very, very beautiful introduction here in Kigali, Rwanda, in this Rwanda Basketball League. And this really sends a message to all the teams that might face him after, because two teams that will get 3 games before the other. Between Patriots and Rwanda Energy Group, one needs to get 3 games so as to advance to the finals. And for the RSSB Tigers and APR as well, 3 games before advancing to the finals. And that is the end of the timeout for APR, and the players are back. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with only 2 points. 64 to 66 is the score. And only 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining for this third quarter of the game, as they still have one more to play, and we get to know who's going to secure tonight's win. And ladies and gentlemen, tell us in the comment section, who do you think is going to win? Is it RSSB Tigers or APR? According to how I'm seeing this, it is hard to predict. But y'all can see what I can see. You have a right to predict in the comment section. We want to see a hot shot there. And he drains that free throw. That's 67 to 64. The lead getting back to 3 points. RSSB Tigers taking the lead. And that's Craig Randall passes the ball to Mukama. Mukama to Diodone. Diodone looking for Williams. Williams to Mukama. He swings the ball to... That was a steal. He was looking for William Robbins. And that's an easy 2-point layup by Laslik Mishime. And he pushes his team to 69 to 64 for APR. RSSB Tigers are taking the lead with 5 points. Craig Randall attempting a 3 from downtown, but he's off the mark. Shark Bay wasn't able to keep the ball. That's a 2-point bucket by Adonis Javafiler, pushing his team to 66. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with 3 points, 69. Very good pick and roll there, and he converted. Tyler Bay being the best player tonight. What a performance. That's 71 to 66. And Tyler Bay really showed up today with 28 personal points in his very first game here in the Rwanda Basketball League in Kigali, Rwanda. He just proved everyone that he deserved to be in the RSSB Tigers, and he also got that experience from the NBA. And he is teaching a lot of players a lesson here, especially punishing the APR tonight. And that's 71 to 66. Again, that is very, very tight. And I hope y'all who are watching this at Okapi Sport Network, you are enjoying wherever you're watching this from. And I can see that people here at the stadium, the crowd is so happy. Everyone is rooting for his or her favorite team. You can see that the players, the fans are fully packed here at the BK Arena. And remember that on Friday, it is the second day of the semifinals. At the same time, and the same teams will be playing once again. RSSB Tigers will be the second game facing APR, and Patriots and Reg will be the first game to watch on Friday. Make sure that y'all started to secure your tickets, because this Friday, I think this big arena is gonna be fully packed. And the players are back for the last quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready as we're gonna get to know who's gonna secure tonight's win. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome back to Okapi Sport Network. This is the last quarter of the game, RSSB Tigers versus APR. Tonight we're gonna get to know who's gonna secure the first win of the semifinals between these two strong powerhouses here at the BK Arena. And that's your favorite player in shows Gobjosin, which is JJ Wilson. Passes the ball to Muhammadu to Williams. William Robbins with a tough drive, steps out for a two-point jumper, but he's off the target. That's a very good defense by Antino Jackson Jr. That's Taylor Bay pushing his personal points to 30, and he pushes his team to 73. A very good signing that RSSB Tigers has ever done. JJ Wilson passes the ball to William. William going up for a layup, but he's off the mark, and that's a pushing fall by Muhammad Jundiaye to Lars Alikanishime. RSSB Tigers coming in very locked in and aggressive in this last quarter of the game, as they need to secure this first win of the semifinals. They want to be in the finals. They have seen that it is possible. They won the BAL championship, and they really need to win this one as well. But it's not going to be very easy for them, because they are facing the defending champion of the Rwanda Basketball League season 2025. Lars Likanishima with the ball, passes it to Bay, attempting a three, and he converted. Oh my goodness, that's 76 to 66. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with 10 points. And people are starting to sing for Tyler Bay that he's gonna be the MVP. And Tiafala Leonard is going on the free throw line. But the shot was too strong. That's a substitution as Nate Roberts, the rim protector, steps back in, and BZ Paul Bismanek steps out. Donis Javafila with the ball, passes it to Osborne. Swings it to Tiafale. Tiafale looking for Donis. Donis Javafila is seeing a tight defense by Zuzua. Tiafale attempting a 3 from downtown, but he's off the mark. Tino Jackson Jr. with an alley-oop to Nate Roberts. But can't get it to go. Tiafale kicks the ball to Adonis Javafile. But he can't get it to go. Last leak and Ishimi. Was looking on the rim only without looking at his teammates because everyone was there in his position waiting for him to create a play, but he didn't create it. That's a sub as shows Gabdo Muchiza. JJ Wilson steps out and More Habimana come back in the court. Donis Javafile with the ball. Looking for Tiafale. Tiafale back to Donis. Donis to Tiafale. And he can't get it to go. That's Zuwanis Ramui between the legs. Going up for a layup. And he's off the mark. That's Taylor Bay who was going on a putback. But then he got fouled. And he's going back on the free throw line for 2 good charity shots. Tyler Bay being a certified sniper of tonight. (77-66) is the score. RSSB Tigers taking the lead to 11 good points. And that's a very clean layup by Adonis Javafile, pushing his team to 68 and also pushing his personal points to 12. Tino Jackson Jr. suffocating with that defense from Adonis Javafile. He passes the ball to Zua. Zua with the ball. Kicks the ball to Lars Lick and Ishimi. But he can't get it to go. That's going to be a side ball for RSSB Tigers. That's Nate Roberts who was trying to slam the ball, but can't get it to go. And that's a very nice floater by Zuzuan Islamimi, former player from Dal City, but he's actually showing each and every person here that he is a very good. You have to put some respect on his name. Zuzuan Islamimi with 11 personal points. And the communication went wrong between APR's players, and it's going to be RSSB Tigers ball possession. RSSB Tigers fans are being very, very happy for the RSSB Tigers as it is performing so good today. Craig Rendo attempting a shot from downtown, but he can't get it to go. Craig Rendo today disappointing his fans. What a putback! Ladies and gentlemen, put a respect on Bay Taylor's name. He is that player he thinks he is. He's a walking bucket. He's a pure scorer. He's a shot maker. He's a marksman. He's a sharpshooter. He's a flamethrower. He is a microwave scorer. He's offensive. He is an offensive weapon, I'm telling you. He can deliver anytime. He's that person he thinks he is. Today, I think everyone is going to go with his name in his mind. Mukama Javik attempting a 3, but he's off the mark. APR today, not showing up. Taylor Bay with the ball. Passes it to Antino. Chino trying to create scoring opportunities for his teammates. Attempting a 3 from Tino Jackson Jr., who made a very beautiful move, but the finishing didn't get to go. And that's a 3-point shot from the corner by Koyo Axel, pushing his team to 71, and trying to reduce the lead to 10 points. RSSB Tigers taking the lead with 10 good points. Only 4 minutes and 54 seconds. What a shot after step aside by Zuzua Nislemimi. My goodness, RSSB Tigers is that team for real. And I think today, people's predictions well, totally different from what they saw today on their screens. And for those who made it to the game today, they were fully disappointed about their predictions and what they were expecting to see here. RSSB Tigers really putting in some efforts. 84-71. And it is a very needed timeout for the RSSB Tigers, as the coach has seen that he already stands a chance to win, because I can say that 13 points can't be removed within 4 minutes and 42. That's not a lot for a team like APR, but it is hard for APR to remove the lead of 13 points, and they get to score. They get to win the game facing the RSSB Tigers. So it's gonna cost them a lot of efforts, and the coach have a very, very big work to do today. 84-71 is the score. Only 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, for this second game of the night, as well as the last one. But on Friday, remember that we still have to come back here at the BK Arena and watch the semifinals day 2. If you won't make it here, please remember to tune in at Okapi Sport Network. We are here 5 to do the live coverage for you guys. That's Mukama Javik with the ball. APR standing with the ball possession. Craig Brendel with the ball. And that's Zua Nislemimi. A lockdown defense there by RSSB Tigers players. And that's an easy 2-point layup from the middle by Zua Nislemimi. What a player. A very good pass to Nore to Adonis. Adonis gets it smoothly. Zuzua also being a flamethrower tonight. attempting another three and converting. Oh my goodness, oh my. That's another shot beyond the arc by Zuzu and Islamimi. Craig Brando there with an easy 2-point layup. And that's going to be 75 to 89 for RSSB Tigers. RSSB Tigers almost claiming a win tonight. And that's a very good bounce pass to Lars Leake and Ishimwe. But he can't get it to go, and he's going on the free throw line after getting fouled for 2 free throws. And he drains the first one, and that's going to be 90 points for RSSB Tigers to 75 for APR. RSSB Tigers almost claiming tonight's win. And the second one is off the target. Craig Brando after attempting another downtown shot, but it framed out. Suzuan Islamimi with a spin, gets up and gets a 2-point jumper. Oh my goodness! Suzuan Islamimi, the offensive machine for the RSSB Tigers, pushing his personal points to 21, and that's a very nice kick out to Gistan Witonze, aka the assassin, the sniper. The best 3-point shooter that we got here in the Round Basketball League, in the local players that we have. And he is a national team player as well. A very good pass to Tel Aviv. He kicks it to Lars Leake and Shimge, but he can't connect. Donis Jovan Fila kicks the ball to Mpoyo, but it's rimmed out. And he passes it to Mukama, but he is off the mark. Donis Jovan Fila trying to get a second chance back, but he is off the mark. You can see that APR already surrendered. They have seen that it is very hard for them to win this game. Step back, Zuzu and Islamimi. Oh my goodness. What a confidence here. Craig Brando here with a crossover, going up for a layup, and he gets it smoothly. And that's gonna be 80 points for for APR to 92 for RSSB and Tigers. And that's at the timeout for the RSSB Tigers. Coach Winuka Henry facing James Mai, two best coaches here in the country. But today one had to prove that he's better than another. And Winuka actually today really did an amazing job for the RSSB Tigers as the head coach. And together with the whole staff, Kenneth Gastana, who also played basketball here in Rwanda, who played for Patriots, and he has a very big experience in basketball here. He also played the BAL. He also have a big name as he did a lot of things here in the Rwanda Basketball League as a coach and also as a player. He is that coach who got the experience after being a very good player. Everyone who remember Kenneth Gasana, he really gave us a good time here in Rwanda. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after a very much needed timeout for the RSSB Tigers to see if they can secure tonight's win. And they try to play a tight defense for the APR to secure that 12-point lead. And only 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining for this last quarter of the game. Let's see if APR can do something about this. The lead is only 12 points, and we have seen Craig Randall making 6 3 points within a minute and 18 seconds. It means that even today he can do that. Zua and Islamimi playing with Lars Lik and Ishimi. He passes it to Antino Jackson Jr. And he is calling a screen from Taylor Bay. Lars Lik and Ishimi with a lot of moves there, trying to break someone's ankle. Antino Jackson Jr. passes it to Nate Roberts, but he can't get it to go. What an alley-oop to Muhammadu! And he slams it, oh my goodness. That was a very nice alley-oop to Muhammadu Ndiaye. And he made a fall on Tyler Bay. And he's going back on the free throw line. Tyler Bay today really had an outstanding performance of 36 personal points. And this was his very first game here in the Round Basketball League. And today, he proved everyone that he deserves to be wearing that jersey, and he deserves to be playing for the RSSB Tigers. A very good introduction to Tyler Bay. And the first free throw was too strong. And the second one as well was too strong. And the ball position is going to be for RSSB Tigers. Tyler Bay with another and one. Oh my goodness. What an offensive machine. Tyler Bay really putting on a show here at the BK Arena with another and one, and he's going back on the free throw line for another charity additional on his 2-point bracket. And everyone here at the stadium is singing MVP because he really gave a tough time to APR. I don't think APR will get to forget his name because he really pushed his team so very much today, as he got 38 personal points today. And it is the timeout for APR. The lead is still 12 points, and only 54 seconds are remaining on the clock for this last quarter of the game, and we get to know who's going to secure tonight's win. But to be honest with you, y'all can see that it's very hard for APR to come back in this game and they get to win it. I don't think they can remove 12 points within 54 seconds in this last quarter. It is very hard for them. It is possible, but it is hard as well. RSSB Tigers really had a very good introduction in these semifinals as well as the 2026 RBL's playoffs, as they put on a commanding lead in this game of over 10 points. 12 points. And that sends a message to APR that they really have to go and work on their game so that next time, on Friday, they have to bounce back stronger. Otherwise, if they get 3 consecutive wins, they're going to advance to the finals. And for Patriots and Reg, Patriots today claimed their win. And if they win 2 more consecutive games, they're going to advance to the finals as well.
Game 2 of the Cheetah. Energy basketball players. Please on this Friday.
And he gets it as well. And that's 39 personal points to Tyler Bay. Craig Brando, they are facing a double defense. And that's a tight defense by Taylor Bay. Everyone very happy for this new signing for the RSSB Tigers. Taylor Bay Tariq bringing in a lot of experience here. He's a flamethrower for real. That's last weekend. Shinga with the ball, passes it to Antino. Antino going up on the layup and gets it smoothly. That's 9-7. for RSSB Tigers to 82 for APR. And that's an added turnover on APR side made by Adonis Javafila. And only 20 seconds remaining on the clock for this last quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers with 97. Let's see if they can make it to a triple digit tonight, or they're gonna give a fair play to the APR. They did it. They gave them a fair play. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the game. Congratulations to the RSSB Tigers for an outstanding performance tonight and the well-deserved win over APR tonight. They really proved everyone that they really deserve to be crowned the BAL 2020, the BAL 2026 championship. And they really came up with an outstanding win tonight. 97-82 was the score. And ladies and gentlemen, remember to click on the subscribe button before switching off your TVs or your laptop, wherever you're watching this from. Please be part of the family. We are on a road to 10K subscribers, and you need to be part of the family so as you can get notified whenever there is a game going on here at Okapi Sport Network. And thank you for being here with us today. My name is Mignon Wasi. I was your commentator today. Chacha Boke wasn't able to make it in this second game, but he is all right. He will be back here on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today. Keep on having a productive week. See you on Friday on the second day of the semifinals, the Rwanda Basketball League Playoffs 2026. Thank you so much for tuning in at OSN. See you on Friday.